Welcome to Stoic Spirit, your guide to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Here we explore how ancient philosophy can empower us to live more meaningful and fulfilling lives in the modern world. Have you ever noticed how some people possess a quiet strength, an aura of calm amidst the chaos? They don't clamor for attention, yet their presence is undeniable. There's a hidden power in their stillness, a depth of character often unseen in those who constantly seek validation. This is the essence of the Stoic, a person who embodies inner peace and thoughtful action. Today, we journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy to uncover 10 defining traits of these quiet warriors of the mind. These aren't mere personality quirks. They are cultivated virtues, forged through self-awareness and a commitment to living in accordance with nature. These traits offer a glimpse into the power of Stoicism, revealing how we can cultivate resilience, wisdom, and inner tranquility. Stoicism isn't a relic of the past. It's a vibrant philosophy, a practical toolkit for navigating the complexities of life. By understanding these 10 characteristics of the quiet Stoic, we can unlock the potential for a more grounded, fulfilling existence. We can learn to harness the quiet power within, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and finding serenity amidst the storm. Let's begin. 1. Keep calm. At the heart of Stoic strength lies serenity. Picture a still pond, its surface undisturbed by the wind. This is the Stoic mind, a place of calm amidst the turbulence of life. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wisely advised, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary." This isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming an emotionless robot. It's about cultivating a space of inner stillness, allowing yourself to process experiences before reacting. We live in a world of constant stimulation, a barrage of information and demands on our attention. It's easy to get swept away by the current, reacting impulsively to every ripple in the water. The Stoic, however, cultivates a different approach. They pause, breathe, and observe. They recognize that true power lies not in the intensity of our reactions, but in the considered response. Quiet Stoics understand the value of silence. They don't feel the need to fill every void with noise. Their silence isn't emptiness. It's a wellspring of strength. In the stillness, they connect with their inner wisdom, gaining clarity and perspective. This inner calm allows them to face challenges with composure. When the storms of life inevitably arise, they weather them with grace and resilience, their roots firmly planted in the ground of inner peace. They don't waste energy on frantic, unproductive responses. Instead, they approach difficulties with a clear mind, able to assess the situation objectively and choose the most effective course of action. This ability to remain calm under pressure is not a superpower. It's a practiced skill, honed through self-awareness and a commitment to mindful living. By cultivating inner stillness, we too can tap into this reservoir of strength, facing life's challenges with clarity, composure, and unwavering resilience. 2. Principled follow-through. Imagine a ship navigating a treacherous sea. Without a rudder and a clear course charted, it's at the mercy of the winds and waves, tossed about with no sense of direction. For the Stoic, principles serve as that rudder and chart, guiding them through life's turbulent waters. Stoics live by a carefully considered set of values, a moral compass that directs their actions and decisions. These aren't arbitrary rules. They are deeply held beliefs about what is good, just, and meaningful. Epictetus, a shining example of Stoic resilience, embodies this principled approach. Born into slavery, he faced unimaginable hardship, yet even in such dire circumstances, he remained true to his values. He understood that external circumstances could not diminish his inner freedom, his ability to choose how he responded to adversity. This unwavering commitment to his principles became his source of strength, allowing him to transcend his physical limitations and cultivate inner peace. This disciplined approach to life, often misunderstood as rigid or restrictive, is actually profoundly empowering. It's not about adhering to a set of dogmatic rules, but about aligning our actions with our deepest values. By living in accordance with our principles, we gain a sense of agency, a feeling of control over our lives. We're no longer adrift, reacting to external forces, but actively shaping our own destiny. Think of it like building a house. Principles are the foundation, the solid ground upon which we build our lives. Without a strong foundation, the structure is unstable, vulnerable to collapse. But with a solid base, we can weather any storm. Adhering to core principles provides a framework for decision-making, simplifying our choices and freeing us from the tyranny of fleeting desires. We're less likely to be swayed by external pressures or the whims of others, because we have a clear internal compass guiding us. This alignment between our actions and our values creates a sense of inner harmony, leading to the freedom and peace that Stoics seek. We find peace not by avoiding challenges, but by facing them with integrity, knowing that we're acting in accordance with our truest selves. This inner peace is not dependent on external circumstances. It's a state of being, cultivated through principled living. By anchoring ourselves to our core values, we create a life of purpose, meaning, and unwavering resilience, just like Epictetus. 3. Strength in adversity. Life is a crucible, a fiery furnace that tests the metal of our being. Challenges, setbacks, and hardships are not anomalies, they are the very fabric of existence. The Stoic understands this fundamental truth and embraces adversity, not with resignation, but with a quiet strength and a profound understanding of its transformative power. They recognize that obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth, for forging resilience and deepening wisdom. Epictetus, who endured the brutal realities of slavery, taught that external events can't harm us, only our reactions can. This profound insight lies at the core of Stoic resilience. It's not the external event itself, but our interpretation of it, our emotional response, that determines its impact on our well-being. We have no control over the winds of fate, but we have absolute control over how we set our sails. Do we allow ourselves to be capsized by the storm, or do we navigate the turbulent waters with skill and courage? The Stoic chooses the latter. They understand that true strength lies not in avoiding hardship, but in facing it head-on, with equanimity and a clear mind. They don't waste precious energy railing against the inevitable. They accept what they cannot change and focus on what they can, their own response. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions or denying the pain of loss or disappointment. It means acknowledging the emotions, processing them, and choosing a response that aligns with their values and principles. This quiet resilience, this ability to weather life's storms with unwavering strength, is not an innate quality. It's a cultivated virtue, honed through practice and self-reflection. Just as a muscle grows stronger with resistance training, so too does the Stoic spirit grow stronger through facing adversity. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to emerge more resilient than before. Imagine a tree standing tall amidst a raging storm. Its branches may sway, its leaves may be torn away, but its roots remain firmly planted in the earth. This is the Stoic, grounded in their principles, unwavering in their commitment to virtue. They bend but don't break, drawing strength from within, knowing that even the fiercest storms eventually pass. By embracing adversity as a teacher, they transform hardship into wisdom, emerging from the crucible stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to the essence of life. 4. Eliminating distractions. Imagine trying to hear a whisper in a crowded marketplace. The cacophony of sounds, the jostling of the crowd, the vibrant colors and enticing smells all compete for your attention, drowning out the subtle message you're trying to discern. Our modern world is often like that marketplace, a constant barrage of stimuli vying for our attention. Notifications buzz, emails chime, social media feeds endlessly scroll, pulling us in 1,000 different directions. In this environment of constant distraction, it's easy to lose touch with ourselves, to become disconnected from our inner wisdom. The Stoic understands the detrimental impact of this external noise. They recognize that distractions are not merely annoyances, they are obstacles to inner peace and clarity. Like weeds choking the growth of a delicate flower, distractions hinder our ability to cultivate a focused mind and connect with our deepest selves. They scatter our attention, fragment our thoughts, and prevent us from engaging in the deep reflection necessary for personal growth. Therefore, Stoics prioritize focus. They actively cultivate an environment conducive to contemplation and inner stillness. This doesn't necessarily mean retreating to a mountaintop hermitage. It means being mindful of the distractions that clutter our mental and physical spaces and taking deliberate steps to minimize them. It might involve turning off notifications, setting boundaries with social media, creating a dedicated workspace free from clutter, or simply choosing to spend time in nature, away from the incessant demands of modern life. By minimizing external noise, Stoics create space for deep reflection, for introspection and self-examination. They cultivate the ability to turn their attention inward, to listen to the quiet whispers of their inner voice. This inner connection is essential for understanding our values, our motivations, and our place in the world. It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that we gain clarity, insight, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Just as a sculptor chisels away excess stone to reveal the beauty hidden within, so too does the Stoic eliminate distractions to uncover the wisdom and tranquility residing within their own being. This process of decluttering, both externally and internally, allows them to connect with their core values, to align their actions with their principles, and to live a life of greater purpose and meaning. By cultivating focus, we too can create space for deep reflection, fostering inner peace and discovering the profound wisdom that resides within. 5. Inner strength. True strength isn't always loud or ostentatious. It's not about flexing muscles or shouting from the rooftops. For the Stoic, strength resides within, a quiet reservoir of resilience that allows them to weather life's storms with unwavering resolve. It's a strength of character, forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by self-awareness. The quiet Stoic doesn't need external validation or recognition. Their strength comes from within, a deep-seated confidence in their ability to navigate the challenges life throws their way. This inner strength isn't about denying vulnerability or suppressing emotions. It's about acknowledging the difficulties, accepting the discomfort, and choosing a response that aligns with their values. They understand that life is full of ups and downs, joys and sorrows, triumphs and setbacks. They don't expect a smooth, easy path. They anticipate the inevitable bumps in the road and prepare themselves to navigate them with grace and fortitude. The Stoics' strength isn't boisterous. It's a quiet determination to persevere, a deep-seated belief in their capacity to endure. They don't crumble under pressure. They rise to the occasion, drawing strength from within. They understand that true power lies not in avoiding hardship, but in facing it head-on, with courage and unwavering resolve. They don't waste energy complaining or seeking sympathy. They focus their efforts on finding solutions and moving forward. This unwavering resolve stems from a profound understanding of their own agency. Stoics recognize that they have the power to choose their response to any situation. They don't see themselves as victims of circumstance. They see themselves as active participants in shaping their own destiny. They understand that while they may not be able to control external events, they can always control their own thoughts, emotions, and actions. This inner locus of control is the wellspring of their strength. It allows them to face challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, knowing that they have the resources within themselves to overcome adversity. They don't seek easy solutions or quick fixes. They embrace the difficult work of self-improvement, knowing that true strength is cultivated through perseverance, discipline, and a commitment to living in accordance with their values. By cultivating this inner strength, we too can develop the resilience to navigate life's challenges with grace, courage, and unwavering resolve. 6. Depth of knowledge. In our modern world, we are bombarded with information. Facts, figures, and data flood our senses, creating the illusion of knowledge. But the Stoic understands that true knowledge is not simply the accumulation of information. It's the cultivation of wisdom, the deep understanding that comes from introspection and quiet contemplation. Stoic silence isn't emptiness. It's a fertile ground where wisdom takes root and flourishes. It's in the stillness, away from the noise and distractions of the external world, that we can connect with our inner selves and cultivate a deeper understanding of life's complexities. Seneca, the renowned Roman Stoic philosopher and statesman, exemplifies this principle. His profound writings, born from years of self-reflection and contemplation, are a testament to the power of inner stillness. He didn't simply amass knowledge. He wrestled with ideas, explored their nuances, and integrated them into his own lived experience. His wisdom wasn't gleaned from textbooks or lectures. It was forged in the crucible of his own mind, through a process of deep introspection and critical thinking. The Stoic understands that true knowledge is not about memorizing facts or regurgitating information. It's about developing a deep understanding of principles, concepts, and their interconnectedness. It's about seeing the world through a lens of wisdom, recognizing the underlying patterns and principles that govern human behavior and the natural world. This depth of understanding comes not from external sources, but from within, from a commitment to self-reflection and a willingness to engage in the difficult work of intellectual and emotional exploration. The quiet contemplation that characterizes the Stoic approach allows for the integration of knowledge into wisdom. It's not enough to simply know something. We must also understand how that knowledge applies to our lives, how it can guide our actions and shape our character. This process of integration requires time, patience, and a willingness to sit with discomfort, to grapple with complex ideas, and to challenge our own assumptions. The Stoics' pursuit of knowledge is not driven by ego or a desire for intellectual superiority. It's a quest for self-improvement, for living a more virtuous and meaningful life. They understand that true knowledge is a source of strength, resilience, and inner peace. By cultivating a deep understanding of ourselves and the world around us, we can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity, wisdom, and equanimity. We can move beyond the superficial accumulation of facts and embrace the transformative power of true knowledge. 7. Non-judgment. The human mind has a natural tendency to categorize, label, and judge. We constantly evaluate ourselves and others, forming opinions and making assumptions based on limited information and often biased perspectives. This constant judgment, whether directed inward or outward, creates a breeding ground for negativity, conflict, and inner turmoil. The Stoic, however, recognizes the futility and harm of this judgmental mindset and cultivates a spirit of acceptance, understanding, and compassion. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor of Rome, emphasized this principle of non-judgment in his personal meditations. He recognized that everyone acts based on their own perceptions, their own understanding of the world, however flawed or incomplete it may be. He understood that judging others based on their actions is not only unfair but also unproductive. It creates distance, fosters resentment, and prevents us from seeing the inherent humanity in everyone. Stoic acceptance doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior or ignoring injustice. It means recognizing that everyone is on their own journey, grappling with their own internal struggles and facing their own unique challenges. It means approaching others with empathy and understanding, recognizing that their actions are often driven by fear, insecurity, or a misguided understanding of the world. By suspending judgment, we create space for compassion, for connection, and for the possibility of growth and transformation, both for ourselves and for others. This practice of non-judgment cultivates inner peace. When we release the need to constantly evaluate and criticize, we free ourselves from a heavy burden. We no longer carry the weight of other people's actions or the pressure to conform to external expectations. We can focus our energy on what we can control, our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. This inner peace allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and resilience. Furthermore, non-judgment fosters stronger connections. When we approach others with an open mind and a compassionate heart, we create a safe space for authentic interaction. People feel seen, heard, and understood, which strengthens bonds of trust and mutual respect. We can learn from each other, support each other, and grow together, creating a more harmonious and interconnected community. By embracing non-judgment, we not only cultivate inner peace, but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. We break down the walls of separation and create bridges of connection, fostering a sense of shared humanity and recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. 8. Deep listening. In our fast-paced world dominated by the constant chatter of social media and the relentless pursuit of self-expression, true listening has become a rare and precious commodity. We often hear, but we don't truly listen. We're preoccupied with formulating our own responses, waiting for our turn to speak, or simply lost in the labyrinth of our own thoughts. The Stoic, however, understands the profound power of deep listening, recognizing it as a pathway to knowledge, empathy, and genuine connection. Musonius Rufus, a Stoic philosopher known for his practical wisdom, believed that true knowledge came not from speaking, but from attentive listening. He understood that listening is not a passive activity, but an active engagement with the speaker, a deliberate effort to understand their perspective, their experiences, and their emotions. It requires setting aside our own preconceived notions, our own biases and judgments, and opening ourselves to the possibility of learning something new. Deep listening fosters empathy. When we truly listen to someone, we step into their shoes, experiencing the world from their perspective. We begin to understand their motivations, their fears, and their hopes. This empathetic understanding creates a bridge of connection, fostering compassion and strengthening our relationships. It allows us to see beyond superficial differences and recognize the shared humanity that binds us together. Moreover, deep listening cultivates patience. It requires us to resist the urge to interrupt, to offer unsolicited advice, or to steer the conversation back to ourselves. It demands that we sit with discomfort, with silence, and with the complexities of another person's experience. This patience allows the speaker to feel heard, validated, and respected, creating a safe space for authentic communication. Through deep listening, we forge genuine connections. When we truly listen, we communicate not only with our ears, but also with our hearts. We convey a message of respect, understanding, and genuine interest. This creates a powerful bond between individuals, fostering trust, intimacy, and a sense of shared humanity. It allows us to move beyond superficial interactions and cultivate relationships that are meaningful, supportive, and enriching. By embracing the art of deep listening, we unlock a world of understanding, compassion, and connection, transforming not only our relationships, but also ourselves. 9. Humility. In a world that often celebrates self-promotion, arrogance, and the relentless pursuit of status, the quiet humility of the Stoic stands in stark contrast. They don't clamor for attention or boast of their accomplishments. Instead, they embody a quiet confidence that stems from a deep understanding of their own limitations and a profound appreciation for the vastness of what they don't know. This humility isn't a sign of weakness, it's a source of strength, a catalyst for growth, and a foundation for genuine wisdom. The Stoic recognizes that the universe is infinitely complex, and our understanding of it is always partial and incomplete. They embrace this uncertainty, this inherent limitation of human knowledge, not with fear or insecurity, but with a sense of awe and wonder. They understand that the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. This awareness keeps them grounded, prevents them from becoming dogmatic or closed-minded, and fuels their desire to continuously learn and grow. Humility allows the Stoic to remain open to new perspectives, to challenge their own assumptions, and to learn from everyone they encounter, regardless of their social status, background, or beliefs. They don't see themselves as superior to others. They recognize that everyone has something valuable to offer, a unique perspective that can enrich their understanding of the world. This open-mindedness fosters intellectual curiosity, promotes lifelong learning, and allows them to adapt and evolve in a constantly changing world. Furthermore, humility cultivates resilience. When we acknowledge our limitations, we're less likely to be devastated by setbacks or failures. We understand that mistakes are inevitable, that we are all works in progress, and that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth and learning. This perspective allows us to bounce back from adversity with greater ease and to approach life's challenges with a sense of humor and self-compassion. The Stoic's humility is not about self-deprecation or a lack of self-worth. It's about recognizing our place within the larger context of the universe. It's about acknowledging that we are all interconnected, that our individual lives are but a small part of a much grander tapestry. This perspective fosters a sense of gratitude, appreciation, and a deep respect for all of life. By embracing humility, we open ourselves to a world of learning, growth, and connection, cultivating inner strength and wisdom along the way. We become more resilient, more compassionate, and more deeply connected to the essence of what it means to be human. 10. Self-control. Imagine a charioteer skillfully guiding a team of powerful horses. The horses, representing our impulses and emotions, are strong and energetic, capable of great speed and power, but also prone to unruly behavior. Without a firm hand on the reins, they can easily veer off course, leading us astray and jeopardizing our journey. For the Stoic, self-control is that firm hand, the guiding force that allows them to master their inner world and navigate life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, found strength in reflective silence and the disciplined practice of self-control. He understood that true power lies not in succumbing to our impulses, but in mastering them. He recognized that our emotions, while powerful and often valuable, can also be disruptive and destructive if left unchecked. Through self-reflection and mindful practice, he cultivated the ability to observe his own thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing him to choose his responses rather than being ruled by them. This mastery over impulses and emotions is reflected in the Stoics' thoughtful speech and measured actions. They don't speak rashly or act impulsively. They weigh their words carefully, considering the potential impact on themselves and others. They understand that words have power, and they choose to use them wisely, constructively, and with compassion. Their actions are deliberate, purposeful, and aligned with their values and principles. They don't allow themselves to be swayed by fleeting desires or external pressures. They remain grounded in their commitment to virtue and wisdom. This self-mastery isn't about suppressing emotions or denying their validity. It's about cultivating the ability to manage them effectively. It's about recognizing that emotions are signals, providing valuable information about our internal state and our relationship to the world around us. By observing our emotions with detachment, we can gain insights into our own patterns of behavior, our strengths and weaknesses, and our underlying values. This self-awareness empowers us to make conscious choices about how we respond to our emotions, rather than being swept away by their intensity. Self-control, for the Stoic, is not a restrictive force, but a liberating one. It frees us from the tyranny of our impulses, allowing us to live with greater intention, purpose, and clarity. It empowers us to make choices that align with our values, to cultivate inner peace, and to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, resilience, and unwavering self-command. By mastering our inner world, we gain control over our outer world, creating a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and lasting happiness. As we conclude our exploration of the quiet Stoic, let the profound wisdom of these 10 traits resonate within you. Remember the image of the still pond, reflecting the world with clarity and composure. This is the power of stillness, the inner sanctuary where wisdom resides. In a world that glorifies busyness, distraction, and external validation, the Stoic path offers a refreshing alternative, a journey inward towards self-discovery, resilience, and inner peace. Embracing stillness doesn't mean becoming passive or withdrawing from the world. It means cultivating a space of inner calm amidst the busyness of life, a place where we can connect with our core values, clarify our intentions, and choose our responses with wisdom and intention. It means actively minimizing distractions, prioritizing focus, and making time for reflection and contemplation. Cultivating these Stoic traits is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It's a process of continuous self-improvement, of striving to live in accordance with our highest principles. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. But the rewards are immeasurable: greater resilience, deeper connections, enhanced wisdom, and a profound sense of inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this exploration into the heart of Stoic wisdom. We hope these insights have inspired you to embrace the quiet power within yourself. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the art of living a more meaningful, fulfilling, and Stoic life. We look forward to continuing this journey with you.